shake.
Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. So guys, as you can see, I just got a miner. I got it from a silver chest yesterday, and this is the deck I'm currently using right now with the Hawk, Miner, P.E.K.K.A, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Minions, Goblins and Zap. So it's basically a modified Hawk Zap deck, but the way to use this deck is to use the miner to distract. So when the miner first came out in Clash Royale, I had my eyes on the miner already. I rate the miner pretty high among the 6 legendaries, and I think it's better than the princess. You guys can tell me which one do you like the most, the princess or the miner, but to me I like the miner more. So the Royal Giant is currently very popular in Arena 7, so I'll show you how this deck counter the Royal Giant deck. So let's hop into 2 replays right now, and I'll show you guys how to play with this deck. So up against a level 9 player, and he is using the Hawk and Royal Giant with Zap combo. So it's a pretty popular deck in Arena 7 right now. So it's pretty hard to deal with too. So I'll show you guys how to deal with it right now. So the way to use the miner is to use it to distract for the small troops. So as you can see, the miner is right behind it, and the tower won't hit the minions, so the minions get a few hits off the right tower, and my Zap brought the minion horde down to a tiny bit of HP, so my right tower will clear it up. So he put out Elixir Palm. I'm gonna start with my Hawk and Goblins combo, and he put out his Barbarian, so I'm gonna Fireball. So that's a money shot, and his Barbarians and tower took the damage. So he's gonna summon his Royal Giant at the back right now. He's building up a huge push. So right now I'm thinking how to counter the Royal Giant. This deck has many ways to counter the Royal Giant: the Goblins, the Cannon, and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. So I have decided to defend, so I'm gonna place down my Mini P.E.K.K.A at the back, and I'm gonna put down my Cannon right about now. So the Royal Giant gonna get aggro on the Cannon, and I'm gonna zap it, and his Mini Horde's gonna get down to the last bit of HP. So my tower gonna clean them up. So I don't want the Archer and Goblins to deal too much damage to my left tower, so I'm gonna put down my Goblins to clear out his troops. So he's building up his Elixir right now, and he has pretty much more Elixir than me. So I'm gonna put down my Mini P.E.K.K.A to counter the Royal Giant. So guys, Mini P.E.K.K.A is a super good counter to the Royal Giant. And then I'm gonna put my miner in the back, and on this part I'm gonna zap the troops, I think. Yep. And my miner, so gonna deal quite a bit of damage to the right tower. So he's gonna summon his Hawk, endless pushing from him, so I'm gonna use my Cannon to distract. So the main point of the miner is not to deal damage to the tower or to the troops. The main point of it is to distract. So my Hawk gonna reach the tower with the Goblin, so I'm gonna take down the right tower. So miner is used to distract. So he's gonna summon his Royal Giant, and I'm gonna summon my Mini P.E.K.K.A to take down the Royal Giant. And his Royal Giant gonna take out my tower. No, a good zap from me turned the aggro to the Cannon. So it's gonna summon his Hawk on the other side. I'm gonna use my Goblins to take it out. So he's gonna summon his Spear Goblins. I'm gonna use the Cannon still alive. So he's gonna summon his Barbarians. I'm gonna summon my Minions to take out the Barbarians. So yeah, the Barbarians gonna take out. Yes, no, he's gonna take my tower. So I'm gonna start with my miner, and the miner gonna get the aggro from the tower, and my Hawk can deal more hits to the tower. 2 hits. So he's gonna summon his Mini Hawk again. I have no zap right now, so I think I'm gonna Fireball it. No, then he summoned his Hawk right there. So his Hawk gonna get aggro to the Cannon, and I summon my Minions to take out his Mini Hawk. So his Barbarians are incoming, and I'm gonna Fireball it, I guess. No, yes, I'm gonna Fireball it for sure. What am I doing? Yes, Fireball. So look at that, guys. The miner is tanking for the Hawk right there. And there you go, guys. The miner was tanking for the Hawk right there at the end. You guys saw it. And the Hawk was not touched by any of the tower. So the Hawks could get more hits off on the tower. So the miner is a very good distraction for it. Why I choose the miner over the princess and other legendaries is because miner is good against Elixir Pumps. It can counter the princess, it can counter the wizard, it can counter bomber, inferno. all the low HP troops that you like to put at the back to support the heavy HP troops. So it's a really cool troop, and it's a very good distraction troop. So I'll show you guys the next replay, which I feature the miner with the mini P.E.K.K.A combo, and it's a very devastating combo. Up against a level 8 player, and this guy is using the very popular deck at the top right now, the Goblin Heart deck with the Royal Giant, and it's a really hard deck to counter, guys. So with this deck, I'll show you guys how to counter it with. So he's gonna start with his Royal Giant, and gonna zap the left tower with my goblins because I know it can deal quite a lot of damage. So I don't really worry about the Royal Giant because my mini P.E.K.K.A will take care of it. So the Royal Giant got 1 hit off, 2 hits off, 3 hits off compared to my Hawk, which dealt 3 hits too, but it deals way more damage than me. So he's gonna summon his Barbarians, and my mini P.E.K.K.A killed one of the Barbarians, and there's a late miner from me, and my miner is going to destroy the Elixir Pump right there, guys. So look at that, guys. 3 Elixir for 5 Elixir trade. So that's a really good trade for me, and I have quite a bit of Elixir advantage over him. So I'm gonna start with my Hawk with my Goblins push, and there, the Goblins pushed the Hawk to the left tower, guys. You saw that? The Hawk was going for the Goblin Heart, but the Goblins were going for the Goblin Heart too. So the Goblins pushed the Hawk towards the tower. That's why the Hawk went for the tower. So he's gonna start his Elixir Pump right there. Gonna summon my miner to take out the Elixir Pump. And the miner don't deal reduced damage against Elixir Pump, so it deals quite a lot of DPS, guys. The miner is very tanky and deal quite a lot of DPS to troops and other buildings other than the towers. So it's gonna start with his Royal Giant at the back to amass a huge push. So I don't want my Elixir to be full, so I'm gonna start with my minions to deal some chip damage on the Royal Giant. So I'm gonna summon my mini P.E.K.K.A at the back. So he's gonna summon his Barbarians to protect the mini P.E.K.K.A, and I'm gonna fireball it. First I'm gonna summon a cannon to take the aggro of the Royal Giant, then I'm gonna fireball them. So the Royal Giant is 1 hit off, 2 hit off for my mini P.E.K.K.A. So mini P.E.K.K.A incoming to the tower, so I'm gonna use my miner to distract. See, look at that, guys. The mini P.E.K.K.A is not getting touched, so the mini P.E.K.K.A can get 1 hit off. Yup, a good zap from me, and the mini P.E.K.K.A get 1 hit off. The mini P.E.K.K.A deal a lot of damage onto towers, guys. About 400 damage per hit, guys. So if you can protect him and let him reach the tower, he deals a lot of damage. So he's gonna summon his Royal Giant, I'm gonna use my cannon to distract, and there, gonna summon my mini P.E.K.K.A to kill the Royal Giant. So yep, Royal Giant get 1 hit off my tower. So Spear Goblins and Archers are coming in. Gonna use my minions to defend, and he summoned another Goblin Heart. So it's getting pretty dangerous for me, so I'm gonna use my miner to destroy the hearts. I could have fireball it, but I wanted to save the fireball for the Barbarian, so I didn't want to, because I don't have anything for the Barbarian. So if I can't fireball the Barbarians, I would lose again. So there you go, guys. The strength of the mini P.E.K.K.A and the strength of miner. I know many people are saying that the miner is a trashy legendary, it's the worst legendary out of all the legendaries. But in my opinion, it's the best, followed by the princess. These are the 2 legendaries I want right now, and I'm really happy to get my hands on the miner. And if you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll show you guys more miner gameplay. See you guys in the next video.